Hi, friends. My name is Angela Cinzali, and I am here today with my friend Heidi Wild because we are so excited to share a new innovative tool that we are using in our businesses and about an amazing free workshop that we are offering. As again, my name's Angela Cinzali, and I am a mom of a beautiful puppy Cavapoo named Cooper, and I live in the Mid-Coast Maine area. I've had several careers in my life and am in this place now where I am blending them together as a holistic wellness coach, an entrepreneur in the AI space. I'm very passionate about sustainability and cooking, and I also provide workshops and training for landscaping and the green industry. Like I said, I have a lot of different and fun things going on. But I'm here today because of my friend Heidi, and so I'd like for Heidi to introduce herself.
Oh, Angela, you do have a lot going on. And when you were going through all that, I was like, yeah, this is a long life. We have a lot to do. So my name is Heidi Wild, everyone. And for those that don't know me, I am wild about a lot of things. First and foremost, my family. I'm a mom and a grandmom, and I have a lot of passions and interests. I had, gosh, I was for those that don't know this, I was a psych social major in college, and I ran a community residence for chronic schizophrenics in the 80s, helping people get out of the hospitals that were deinstitutionalizing. And then I was in a couple companies and landed at AT&T, Cell One Boston for 33 years, cell phones. In 1987, when cell phones weren't even a thing, they were as big as your coffee table. I started as a temp and was an entrepreneur for the most part within this corporate structure. I had a great career. And then almost at the end of it, I started with a wellness company in 2017, all about gut health and the gut brain axis. That's how I met Angela. And gut brain health wasn't even a thing back in 2017 when I started with that. So I like to be a trailblazer, a pioneer, and the news things out there. So in the December 2020, I left AT&T, and I decided in the summer of 2023, I was kind of not feeling the wellness anymore. I love wellness. I'm passionate about every aspect of it, but to grow that, um, I was stepping away from that. And when that happens, new things come in, that has room. So my friend introduced me to this AI company that was launching. He was best friends with one of the owners, and he introduced me, and I said, do I really want something else here? And when I took a look at it, it was like, wow, very interesting. And again, I came in right at the beginning, and it launched in 11/11 of 2023. And it is named Ruby. Ruby is an acronym. It stands for Relational Understanding Based Interaction. And what Ruby does is it learns you and you learn Ruby. And it's an AI digital marketing software that's essentially an all in one. So it has all these great programs that many people are paying lots of subscriptions for under one roof.
Mm.
And when I joined in August and then it launched in November, it was this huge, robust tool at the time, but it was still a baby. In July of 2024, 7/7, Robert Sacco, our owner, is into numbers. So
Mhm.
7/7 at 7 p.m., it launched version 2 with Ruby as a teenager with video and audio and music. And it has images and it has templates, 150 pre-built templates so that you don't have to be a prompt engineer. It also has a persona, personify, which you can create these avatars that target your specific audience. It also has software to detect and prevent plagiarism. It can tell you how AI you sound, gives you scores, gives you readability scores, so you can see how easy your content is, your essays, your blogs, your ebooks, whatever it is you're writing. One of the things I also love about Ruby and the company Flex that Ruby's under is that it's a humanitarian project. And Robert Sacco, our owner, is very passionate to stop human trafficking. So 10% of the proceeds of this company go towards that mission. And that's a big project that we can tell you more about if you want to be involved in that. But I really love that I'm part of this bigger mission with Ruby. So that's a little bit about me and about Ruby, and I'm going to hand it back to you. Angela, what is it that you love about Ruby? Why did you lean in and say yes?
Thanks, Heidi, and thanks for that great introduction about Ruby. And you truly are a pioneer. You do get in the beginning of many things, but what I have noticed in being friends with you for so long is that you don't just jump into new things. You are into the new things that are going to be the next best thing. And that's really important. So for me, when I was still doing my, which I am still doing, is my wellness coaching, I saw you talking about this and sharing it on social media, and I just became so curious that I started off as a customer because, I mean, let's face it, friends, as mentioned before, is we all have a lot of subscriptions. Even us solo entrepreneurs, we have multiple subscriptions in order to do the many things that we do online, especially when we're doing them all by ourselves. And so I was just not interested in having another subscription, but the curiosity and your passion about it is really what drove me to check it out. And as soon as I did, I could not believe what I could accomplish with a simple subscription, like one simple, inexpensive subscription to this amazing platform. And I was in version 1, and now with version 2, there's so many more things under the hood. It's intense. And for me, the key factor was that I call myself the blank page star. So I could sit down and I got a simple email to write. It'll take me 10 minutes because I look at the blank page and I start questioning, what should I say? Should I start here? Should I start there? And so Ruby takes all that away from me. I enter in my information like that. What's my key points? And she helps me draft it. And then, and then I take it from there. And I've been able to do I build my workshops. I've been my training sessions. I have written some ebooks. I am right now working on a cookbook, and my social media is finally on track because once I put that information in there, she just keeps threading the needle for me and threading the needle and bringing the ideas together and threading the needle. And to me, that's hugely powerful. And in this AI space, which I never thought I'd be an AI entrepreneur, but when you say AI, folks get a little cringy, they get a little nervous, and we have these patent pended pieces in Ruby that don't exist anywhere else, that can check for plagiarism, that can humanize content. And then when the day is done, friends, you still are the master of your masterpiece. And so you still make it your own. It's still branded for you. I still put in my little quirky things and words that I use and all that. So it's still me on a page. It just does all the heavy lifting. And that's my most favorite part about Ruby. And Heidi, we're here today because we wanted to share the tool, but also this really cool workshop that we're putting on next week. Can you tell our friends about the workshop that we're doing?
Absolutely. So, one thing that you didn't mention, I want to make sure everyone knows, is you can be a customer or an affiliate. You can distribute Ruby, you can build a customer base or a team, and we are both choosing to build a fun team. We have a really fun community, and the piece about that is that everybody's learning Ruby together and learning all the different things that people are coming up with and how to use it. It's mind-blowing. And every week we have a team meeting, we get together, and once a month, one of those weekly meetings is open. And we're going to have our friends come and invite people to take a look at Ruby. It's the second Tuesday of every month at 2 p.m. East Coast time. And this one, October 8th, is essentially focused on the social seller. However, it's for everyone because there's 3 pieces we'll be covering. The first will be how to create 30 days of social media content in moments. that target your audience, that are about your topics. The second piece is how to use your company's PDF or any type of a PDF or a document, anchor it into Ruby and create compelling content that attracts and converts, or that analyzes your content, your data, your spreadsheet, whatever it is. And then the third piece, and Ruby is very good at this, is auditing the audience of your social media platforms. And we're going to focus on social media, but it can also audit your landing pages and your website, or any URL that you give Ruby. It'll tell you exactly who you're targeting. So your Facebook, your TikTok, your Instagram, your X account, those are the four components right now, the platforms that Ruby can tell you in moments the exact demographics, psychographics, who you're targeting in terms of their pain points, their values, their buying behavior, their everything. It's like incredible. And we're going to have this, if you'd like to attend the workshop or get a replay, drop workshop or connect with one of us, DM us. We also have an AI University Facebook group that you can join, that you can bump around and see what Ruby's all about. We have a lot of people that are in our fun community dumping their videos in there and their content, and showing you what the magic of Ruby is. And you also said something about the creativity, and I want to say that my creativity is flowing. I love to be creative, and I'm bringing my child back by using Ruby, especially with the images when I'm waiting for an image to return. AI plus you equals magic. So it's not only AI. What Ruby does for me is it gets my juices flowing, and it gives me ideas that I would never think of, words that I would never think of. It rewrites things. Ruby is hilarious if you want her to be. So I would invite you to take a look. And the price ranges, you're probably wondering, okay, how much does this cost? This all-in-one platform, $20 a month to $100 a month. There's 4 price points, 4 rate plans, and it all depends on your usage. The $20 plan is like the appetizer. Then we have a $30 plan that's a little bit more, a $55 plan that's pretty robust, and then the $100 plan, if you're like a digital marketing agency or you have a lot of social media clients, things like that, you can go up and down your rate plans. And when you're a distributor, you get a $5 a month discount. So all of those prices are $5 less. And you only need 2 people in your organization to be a distributor. It's very generous comp plan, and it's fun. And who doesn't need an additional income stream these days, right? So with AI, the hottest trend in the market, come join us.
That's awesome, Heidi. Thanks. And so, you might be thinking, well, I'm not a social seller, or, how could I use this for myself? And, we did a great workshop a couple weeks ago on a gentleman that does, he's been homeschooling his children for 16 years, him and his wife, and how they use Ruby. And I remember him saying he felt like it was like the library, you had every book that's in the library in your computer at your fingertips. And so when he's teaching, and he's got 4 kids, they're all different ages. And so the lesson plans are geared towards their learning styles. Real estate agents that are using it to use better wording and promotion of the houses they're selling and the units that they have, brick and mortar businesses. So it's not just for the social media or social sellers. There's it's a very, very robust plan. And I also want to point out that in the 4 plans that Heidi talked about, you have all of the functionality. So it's, again, just based on usage. So, you're not discluded if you go with a small one. You can always upgrade. I find that I'm beginning to use it. I'm creating recipes. And one of my teammates just recently said he took all his notes that he's got scattered all over the place, put it in a Word doc, and put it into Ruby, and asked Ruby to organize his notes. Boom. I was like,
I'm doing that. I'll be doing that.
I know, me too. So just want to reiterate one more time that we have this free workshop on Tuesday, October 8th, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You could get to have a sneak peek inside Ruby. You'll walk away with some really good social media tips on building a 30-day plan that's branded for you. You can learn how to bring in documents, whether they're PDF, Excel files, etc., and work right out of those documents. And also, you will be able to have a social media audit and how that works. Quick funny story. I recently did that on my TikTok account because I've been playing around with it. And TikTok, because of what I've been searching and what I've been posting, TikTok has put me in the category of being a puppy who wants to be an Instagram or a TikTok star, and that my caregiver is a homemaker. None of those things are correct, but that is because of how I've been searching TikTok and what I've been posting. So, really good eye opener for me. Explains why I'm getting all the puppy videos. And not the
Funny.
things that I want to be talking about. So I hope you'll come and join us. Do
Yeah, and
you
it depends on time. We may be able to audit your site. And if not, you can certainly try Ruby for a month or see if it's something you enjoy and do your own audit or connect with us. We'd be happy to share more about what Ruby is about and how you can give it a try. I want to say you this disclaimer that you will 99.9999% probably fall in love with Ruby. There's not many people that don't. So,
absolutely. All right. Thanks, friends.
thank you.
Have a
Have a
good
great
day.
day, everyone. Stay well.